This video brought to you by Mike's Barbecue
on Route 19 in Flat Top.
Come on down, we got some great food. That's Mike's Barbecue.
Is there anything wrong with being called a redneck? Every state has them, especially parts of West Virginia. You just might find that lots of people in the mountain state are at least a quarter redneck. Just look at Logan County. The goal today is to show where the most redneck cities are in the big old state of West Virginia. How do we do it? We measure the things most West Virginia rednecks love. You know, shooting, hunting, fishing, chewing tobacco, heck, even Walmarts. Let's get started. Our first stop on the redneck circus of West Virginia starts in Bluefield, a pretty damn necky place along Route 52 way down on the Virginia state line. Bluefield ranks 5th for gun stores, 3rd for bars, and 3rd for mobile home parks in the state. Southern West Virginia has a lot of mobile home and trailer parks, but the number surrounding Bluefield is especially high. Is there anything more American than a liquored up West Virginia trailer park redneck getting after it on a NASCAR Sunday? The answer is no. No, there's not. You know there's lots of rednecks in Delbarton, way up in Mingo County along Route 52 down by Kentucky. It's 97% white here and a very blue-collar place. You just might say that Route 52 is one big long stretch of redneck towns that goes from Huntington all the way down to Bluefield. And seeing as how folks like those in Delbarton most likely aren't shy about using their weapons, you better not cross them when filling up at Sunoco. Smack dab in the middle of Wyoming County along Route 10 is the teeny little town of Pineville. You know when you get there because you'll see a big old pile of beer cans. It's 98% white here, meaning there's probably 10 blacks and Mexicans in the entire community. Considering that places like Pineville are tucked way back in the hills and all, you know something's in season all year long. You know, deer, turkey, gray squirrel, brown squirrel, coon, beaver, baby otter. Sounds like redneck heaven to me. Seems like there's rednecks in every nook and cranny in West Virginia. And we can't leave this redneck roundup without mentioning at least one city in Kanawha County. Today we stop off in St. Albans, pretty much the biggest redneck city on today's tour. St. Albans ranks 8th for bars, 4th for places to get chew, and this city has a dollar store for about 1 in 2,000 residents. For a redneck, that's like short lines at Disneyland. What does the St. Albans redneck do when $1 store is out of duct tape? She goes to the other one. Way down along the Kentucky border along Route 52 in Wayne County is the real redneck town of Fort Gay. The population here is about 700 people, so there's probably 699 people that are 3/4 redneck. They've got a couple of dollar stores and pawn shops here, plus you know the fishing's great, being right on the banks of the Big Sandy River and all. You can bet next way down here probably sit out all day long, catching a fish, catching a buzz, listening to the Mountaineers on the radio. What does the Fort Gay neck do when he catches a record catfish? He makes it his Facebook profile pic. Hunting, fishing, loving every day. Way out along Route 90 in the coal mining region of the state is the small redneck community of Bayard, where there's some real mountain men. They don't have as many redneck criteria here as they do in some of the other cities on this list, but they do rank high for places to get guns and chew. Next, way up here in Grant County, would certainly like to get after it. Shit, if there were alligator in these parts, they'd shoot those too. You can bet all 300 people can shoot deer from stands in their own backyards up here. Oh wait, this is West Virginia. They have deer stands in their front yards here.
This is Mike at Mike's Barbecue again. Did I mention that we got gator? We got some good gator. Come down and try our gator and we will throw in some hush puppies. That's Mike's Barbecue
on Route 19 in Flat Top. Continuing our neck tour of West Virginia, we come to Buckhannon, a little city in Upshur County where it's 98% white. Buckhannon ranks 5th for gun stores, 3rd for fishing and bait shops, and is 2nd in West Virginia for Walmarts per capita. The high school graduation rate for Buckhannon residents is about 72%, which means 1 in 4 folks here thought screwing around was way more important than learning. Because as we know, rednecks just hate school. But that's okay, Buckhannon-necks. We'd all agree with you that getting stuck in the mud somewhere is way more fun than sitting in math class. If you jumped in your beat-up truck and took Route 19 down to the bottom of the state, eventually you'd come to Princeton, West Virginia. Just follow the shotgun blasts and the smell of catfish frying. Princeton ranks 1st in West Virginia for both trailer parks and bars per capita. That's some real redneck commitment. Shit, lots of folks in Princeton are probably the ones down at the I-77 gas stations asking for toll money and then using that to pad their Busch Light budgets. They ain't first class, but they ain't white trash. They're wild and a little crazy too. Some girls don't like Princeton guys. Aw, but some girls do. If you like your women just a little on the trashy side, then head on down to Logan, a little place off Route 119. You can pretty much say that the southern part of the 304 between Logan, Lewisburg, and Princeton is pretty much the redneck triangle of the entire state. Logan's the town that actually banned Hillary Clinton from visiting their community after her remarks that were considered demeaning toward coal miners. If she did happen to come to Logan County, it wouldn't be too hard to tell who's from Logan and who isn't. Logan necks are the ones with the red solo cups for spit and chew, the mullets, old hunting caps, and fishing poles. And where's the most redneck city in West Virginia? That would be Wayne, hands down. Located about 3 bush lights south of Huntington along Route 152, we're speculating this entire place is some shade of neck. Wayne ranks 3rd for bars, 3rd for places to get smokes, 4th for trailer parks, and has their very own Walmart. For a community of 1,400 people, that's just plain gold. And it's 99% white here. Wayne is to rednecks what the Vatican is to Catholicism. It's heaven. Redneck heaven. God bless Wayne and God bless America. If you live in Wayne or any of the other West Virginia cities we mentioned, you live in redneck heaven too. Consider yourself blessed.
Y'all come. Y'all come. Oh, you all come see us down there.
Hey!
Thank you, Roger.